Snowing in North Carolina. Let's check it out. This is my front yard, and it's snowing. It's the Civic. So the knuckles are off, and actually outsourced the ball joints and the wheel bearings this time because I didn't think I had time to do them, but it's taking a little longer than I expected. I probably would have just done them myself, but that's okay. Whenever I get those back, they'll go on, and we'll have the Civic back. But yeah, snowing. Figure I'll show you guys around, and we'll talk about the snow, I guess, and what I've been up to. Here's the Pontiac. So I was driving this earlier, right before it snowed, and so that's why the hood's a little bit warm on that. But yeah, snow's accumulating on the cars. Got the Jeep over here. I did a short earlier, and there wasn't nearly this much snow. You can see it coming down. It's crazy. The road out there is getting covered. They had brined this road because it's kind of a main road, and when they do that, it kind of melts at first, but then it covers it up, you know, or whatever. And I don't know if that's better or worse for it, but people have been driving by. It's mostly like sheriffs though, and law enforcement and stuff like that. But people are driving around doing their thing. There's a you know, it's kind of almost a meme, I guess. People in North Carolina can't drive, or people in the South can't drive. And, you know, it's probably somewhat true. I mean, we're talking in the snow now, driving in the snow. And it's probably somewhat true because there just isn't a lot of snow. But then there's the whole concept of, and people will tell you this, it's not the same, right? So we've got a lot of hills, we've got a lot of turns and curves, and they don't really scrape the roads as much. They did just scrape this, and it still looks like that. So here's somebody coming by. Yeah. So you can get around. It's just you gotta kind of, you know, just use common sense to some degree. But then what happens is a lot in North Carolina, and probably other places in the South, is that snow out there, because it's got brine on that road, it's gonna melt. It melts the snow, and what happens is a lot of times is it just turns into an ice slick, and that's the thing that causes the problem. So I'll give you an example of people from up north who know how to drive. I don't know if you can see it, but those tracks, this is my grass. Like, you can't see right now, but this is my grass, and that is the last guy that was an Amazon truck driver or Amazon van driver from Jersey, and he kept telling me how much he knew how to drive in the snow, but yet he went in my grass, even though it says don't go in the grass. I have a place for them to back up and everything. Just didn't do it. And yeah, don't tell me how good you are at driving in the snow, like when you're stuck. Maybe another time would be good for that. But yeah, guys, haven't made a video in a while. I've been busy. I've been working a lot. We've been blessed with a new addition to the family, so everything's going pretty good with that, thankfully. We're thankful for that, and I've just been busy. But yeah, look at this, man. It's like a winter wonderland, and we don't see that a lot in North Carolina. In this part of North Carolina anymore. Like I said, you know, at one point in time, I might have mentioned before that it got to over 20 inches when I was living here, but I was just a little boy. It was a long time ago, and I think it was like 24 inches snow totals, which is wild for here, you know. And at the time, that was like halfway up my waist or whatever, and that was fun. And you know, you kind of, when you're a kid and you see that kind of stuff, you kind of think that's the way things are going to be. Well, it hasn't been that way for a long time. We haven't had a lot of extra snow like this, but this is the third time. The last time we live streamed from Raleigh. Remember, we were live streaming, I don't know if you saw that, but from the mall, we were around the mall area and we were driving and whatnot. Now these are my tracks. You can see how much snow is kind of coming down, and it's this like powdery snow. So yep, got the tent is holding up good over there. Probably go check that out real quick actually while I'm on with you guys, and obviously walk over here. I'll show you. These tents are great. I got this at Harbor Freight and it's like a couple $100, but it's probably more now because it was a few years ago. I've had this for 4 or 5 years and it's holding up like really good. But when I and it's great for putting like generator or extra stuff, right? I put the mini bikes and stuff in there. But when I get done filming, I'm probably gonna go over and I'll push the roof up and get that snow off, just to be on the safe side, right? Extra weight, but it's held its own. It's held up pretty good, so I think it'll do all right. And but yeah, I figured I'd just check in with you guys, make a little video. Had a little RC car that I was gonna run, and the battery kept dying. I think the batteries are dead. I'm gonna have to build a new battery pack for it, or do something with the batteries on it. And kind of bummed out because I really wanted to run that thing around in the snow. It's like 4-wheel drive, you know. That would have been fun, but it would go a little bit and then just die. So nothing doing there, but yeah, I'm good. I hope everybody's been doing good. Hope everybody that watched the channel has been doing good. So I'm gonna show you the snow in North Carolina. Yeah, we'll have that thing back on the road soon. It's running good. I got the key for it. Made a video the other day. $11 for the key for the Honda. The key fobs for anything, you know, new that has a key fob, you know, at least $200. And the kid at Honda was telling me that, you know, $200 for a key fob. That's crazy, guys. You know, keep at least one of these kind of old cars like that, or the Jeep over there, or even this Pontiac here. Yeah, if you just keep one of those, you'll at least be in a car, right? Like, you don't have to worry about not having a vehicle. It's so quiet out here, except for when somebody comes by. Hold on a second. You can hear the birds though. So here comes somebody. Yep. It's like mostly trucks and stuff now. Yeah, dude, that grill looks cool in snow. Yeah. So I think I want to get, I do have this corner light, and I think I want to get the factory square, they're like rectangle fog lights for this thing, and just probably take that one off, or I might even put it, I don't know, but probably take that off of the bumper. They normally go like right here, and the holes are there, and the connectors are still there for it. And they're not too hard to find. I mean, they're kind of getting hard to find, but you can still get them. So that's an 88 model. So it's like the first run of the XJs has that connector, and you could just connect it right up. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'd rather have factory fog lights, and then I can take that other one, that other unit, and I can just do whatever with it. Still mount it somewhere on the vehicle, or maybe on the bar, or the rack up top. Who knows? But dude, it is really coming down out here. Like super, like while I've been talking to you guys, this you know what I mean, like pretty good amount. And it's so it's 3 o'clock. It started about 10, and it's supposed to go till the end of the day. It's pretty impressive for North Carolina, guys. I'm just saying, this part of, we just haven't had it in a while, right? I know if you're in New York that you can drive in the snow, and I know that you get it all the time. You get the snow all the time, and it's nothing to you. I get it. Or other places around the country, but for us, this in the South, it's kind of special. And the kids are inside, you know, taking a break from being out in the cold, but I'm sure they're gonna come back out soon, you know. And there's a whole new layer of snow has come up since they've gone in, so we'll have a blast with it. And yeah, I'm just hanging out for the day. Decided not to go DoorDash. No more driving around in the snow right now. Just gonna enjoy it, enjoy the day. I'll probably do some eBay stuff, post this video, and hang out with the family. You know, don't get a lot of chances to do that when you're working all the time. It's very important to hang out with family. So was it underrated? I don't know. It's very important. What I'm trying to say is it's very important. So you got to make time for your family. And a lot of times when we're out paying the bills and we're building businesses and we're doing all kinds of things, we don't do that enough. And so, you know, you'll see more of me here soon. I'll be getting back into the groove of making videos and whatnot, but been having to do the family thing, and it is what it is. So yeah, I'm getting cold. Just wanted to make a video for you guys, let you see the snow, and give you a little update on where we're at, and we'll get back into the groove of things. I've got a lot of different kind of things I want to do with the channel, and I'm thinking about actually making maybe a second channel. Well, maybe a second and third, I don't know. Maybe we'll discuss that as I get those built out. But until then, everything's going to be right here on the Driving Daily channel. So all the car stuff, any exploring that I do, just me at the house with a red nose in the snow, enjoying my day off, I guess, if you want to call it that. Yeah, all this stuff is going to be on Driving Daily, because that's the only operational YouTube channel that I have right now. But there are a couple other ones in the works for stuff that I don't want to keep mixing it up too much. And but we'll get into that later on, guys. But anyway, if you made it this far in the video, you might as well just like and subscribe. Go check out the playlists on my channel. Got a lot of stuff, car stuff, drifting, whatever. I even have knife reviews, you know, all kinds of stuff, guys. Appreciate you being here. Catch you on the next one.